Well, good morning to everybody. It's another lovely sunny morning, and I'm just come up the garden to see what needs doing. Not a huge amount this morning, but it's all building up inside as the seedlings are tiny at the moment and not ready to put out. So I've put, let me see, about 12 Charlottes along this row. I liked it against the wall last year, so I thought I'd try it again this year. This is a little cluster of snowdrops in the green that I'm going to dig up for a friend of mine because they're in the middle of the path, and she's got a garden that could do with some snowdrops, and the best time to dig up snowdrops is when they are in the green. So these, I don't know what these wildflowers are. If anybody knows, I'd like to know. But they're a perennial and they're really pretty, and they do attract bees. So they're growing steadily. My rosemary is looking really quite healthy. And I've just had to water the broad beans because they don't like it when it gets really dry. And against this wall, and with the lack of rain, they were looking a bit as though they were struggling. Whereas this one, which I put against the stump because I didn't have anywhere else to put it, it's perfectly happy, and I assume it's got more moisture in the soil. I noticed that the peas here are actually recovering now. So although it still looks a bit sparse, I'm living in hope, and the chitted ones are starting to come up as well. You can see the little buds there. So that's all rather jolly. We are getting loads of purple sprouting broccoli now. Absolutely loads of it. And the best place to have a look, because that plant has been raided well and truly, is along here. Look at all of those. Sorry about my shadow. But, yeah, so we're all right for the next few weeks for purple sprouting. I've had to water these onions, and in this bed, not so much the ones that are under nets, but I have, because it has been so hot and dry and they're still establishing themselves. And I think those ones, I didn't water them just now, I have been watering this morning, so I think I need to give them a bit of water as well because I don't want them to dry up. Just watered the carrot bed here, and this is making a great cool box. So I've got some leftover onions in there. No space for them now, but it's always useful to keep spares just in case. The rhubarb is coming up now. I'm in two minds really. It's already flowered, so I pulled the flower stalk off. I'm in two minds whether to harvest it this year or next year and let it establish some really healthy roots this year. I've been topping up my potatoes with compost when I can get hold of some. I can't carry heavy bags of stuff, so I have to get smaller bags. So I'll do the rest of those over a couple of weeks. These peas look as though they are recovering as well, so that's good. And I don't know if you can see, very neat and tidy little row of parsnip sprouts there. So thank you, Terry King, for your suggestions about chitting, and the veg plot man, Malk, because it seems to be working and they are nicely spread out. Carrots are coming up along here, but they're too tiny at the moment to film, as there are a lot of self-sown marigolds, so I'm going to leave them till they're big enough and then put them somewhere where they can show off their full beauty. These peas seem to be doing all right. I've been reading about growing blueberries because I've never grown them before, and again in two minds, and I would value some advice really as to whether to let them put on fruit this year or just let them flower and then cut off the buds so that the plant can put all that energy into growing roots. The herbs are picking up, they're liking this warm sun, and my job for this morning is to try and tackle this. I've taken out probably the top quarter, and I'll take out some more, and I brought some coffee grounds and tea leaves and some kitchen waste, and I'll try and turn it all over and get things moving so I can have some decent compost later in the year. I think it was just too cold and wet in the winter to do anything, even though I had it covered up. It got soaking wet. Wasn't a very good year last year, let's face it. And the other thing is, the very important thing is, I brought out a chair so I can sit here in glorious comfort, listen to the radio, drink ice cold water once I've finished my work as a reward. So happy gardening everybody, thank you for watching, and I look forward to seeing you at the next.